Hi, welcome to class. We're the only two right now, but the other ones will show up eventually, right? I hate my life. I hate my life. And Professor Sunreis Productions! Hello class, Professor Sunreis here, and welcome to this short, or maybe even longer, Brave virtual combo tutorial and overall just thought process while comboing with the deck, as it's a deck which has like no real linear combo attached to it, so it can be quite hard starting with the deck to know how to sequence your lines. And overall, I'm just going to show you a few tests in this video and my overall thought process while thinking about how to combo and my overall hierarchy and order of importance of each and every single engine in this deck. So without further ado, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave feedback down in the comment section below, and just get right into the video. So before we go into any sort of combo videos, I just wanted to give you like a broad overview of what everything does in this deck, like what every engine's role is while comboing off. And of course, what we always want to resolve is our virtual world engine. Reason for that is virtual world gives insane disruption in the form of Shen Chucha. That's already very good and very diverse disruption. But most importantly, it actually gives us a grind game, usually in the form of GG, adding something back, and in the meantime of comboing, sending the second Qinglong into the graveyard. So we have two forms of follow-up. With the Shen, we have a third one. It's a lot. So we always want to resolve that. And the other engines are basically just there to make us, to help us get there. We have the Brave engine, which is basically gives us an Omni Negate on the field, and we have the Tuner engine, which has the Hulk combo in it and also has some nice synergies, like for example E-Tele summoning and Virtual World on the field. And we have the hand traps, and all of them do have their value in the combo. So let's not talk about the Virtual World. These are like, we always want to get to them. Everything else we do before that. We have the Brave engine. Like I said, it gives us an Omni Negate, and in my opinion, this is always the first thing we start out of, because we can easily transition into other engines if the virtual stuff gets hit, the Brave stuff. For example, we start off with an Enchantress. We get a Ride. We summon the Ride. We activate Ride. We get an Adventure. We use the Adventure. It gets Ogred. We now can easily go into a Hulk line with any tuner. So either an E-Tele, a Summit Ogre, Summit Ash, a Summit Veiler, any tuner normal summon gets us there. The most important stuff is that we can always play Virtual World with it, because the Resolves Hulk combo gives us to Virtual World. So we start off with a Brave. If the Brave gets hit, we go into a Hulk combo if possible, using E-Tele, using anything, and then we start to play Virtual World. It's always good to have the Hulk combo as a backup plan. It's only something I would go into without needing to be forced to go into it if I have a way to play Virtual World stuff after that. For example, if I don't hard draw Brave, I would not go for an Hulk line unless I have exactly like E-Tele, Kowloon, and another name. Or like E-Tele or Kowloon and another name. So I can always, even without the normal summon, can play Virtual World. That's very important. Don't go into Hulk lines if you don't have Virtual World plays after that. Of course, if you don't have any other plays, you definitely go into them, but that's just it. So the hierarchy is Brave, if we use Brave leftovers to go into Hulk potentially, and then play Virtual World after that. And all of these cards just really help you. The hand traps get you there because they're normal summonable tuners, or the nib is like a way to go into a Hulk because it's like a body. Brave gets you there because it opens up an Omni Negate and gives you one body if you don't get to the Omni Negate. And then you have the free tuner special summons to get you into the Hulk actually. So overall, this is like the broad hierarchy I wanted you guys to emphasize on. So always Brave first, Hulk next if possible, and then E-Tele, and then Virtual World. So let's get into some test hands and some combos, because there are a few interesting lines here and there. As I said, this is not a linear combo deck, but there are definitely some lines which will reoccur and definitely need to be looked at. So I'll see you right there. So let's finish up the shuffling here real quick. Do one cut, and let's look at the opening hand. We have a Ride, we have a Destrudo, we have a Deskbot, we have an Ogre, and we have another Ogre. This hand is actually quite interesting. It's definitely a hand I wanted to show you guys, because this doesn't look like anything, right? Well, you would be quite off, because it actually is full-on combo through one hand trap. I'm gonna show you guys how. We start off with a Ride, which will be activating ourselves the Adventure out of the deck. and actually give us a token, which I need to get out first. I don't know why they're not here. So put that here, get the token out. This goes to the graveyard. Now we have this. We now use the adventure to get ourselves a griffin. Of course, if the adventure gets stopped here, we have full on hull combo. But we even without that, we can still, even if it doesn't get hand trapped, we can still combo off. We pitch the Destrudo, of course. So problem here, if we get ogred here, there would be no problem whatsoever in like 99% of the hand. If you get ogred, you can always normal summon a tuner and go full hull combo. Problem is if the opponent doesn't ogre here, or doesn't disrupt the Brave engine, because we can sound the Griffin, and then get a Draco back. But that's it, right? No, it's actually not it. Because all you need to do for a Resolve Brave engine to actually be into full combo, you just need 2 tuners on the field. Most of the time it's 1 normal summonable tuner and one tuner extender. So Brave engine plus 1 normal tuner and 1 special tuner is actually full combo with Baroness protection. And I'm gonna show you how. We use this Trudeau, target the token, make it a level 3 tuner. Doesn't really matter too hard. We can also just normal ogre and make it a level 4, but we are gonna make it a level 3 here. Normal summon the ogre, that's the 4th summon. Synchro 10 with a level 3 and a level 7 to go into Baroness. We still have an Omni Negate on the field, and now we can use the token and the level 3 tuner to go into Hulky Fibrex. If we had 1 name here, we could also go into Yazi, pop the Yazi and get another name, but we don't even have 1 single name in here, but we still end on the full-on combo board. No, wait, we are 1 step too far. Needle Fiber, summon the desk bot. So now we can get the token spam going. Summon a Rorodon. The problem is because what Brave Engine does, it fills up your board with like 2 spots, and for an Rorodon combo, you actually need 4 empty main monster zones. So you can actually play the Rorodon combo under Brave Protection, but you can just synchro up into a Baroness with a level 3 tuner. So that's pretty cool. And now we have 3 level 3 tokens and a desk bot, and we now go for the basic Cupid Pitch line. Used Cupid's Pitch mandatory effect to decrease its level by 1 because the tuner is level 1. So now we have 2 level 3s here. Let's put it like that. Go into a Juju. Effect Cupid Pitch, burn for 600. 100 for every level of the synchro summon monster, and search a monster with 600 defense. In this case, it's a Lulu. You can theoretically go into any other synchro 60 if you have like a Kowloon, for example, but a lot of times it's just a Juju. Now we Lulu target the Juju. We need to add a Chucha and send a Quinglong because we have no other name. The first name needs to send a Quinglong all the time. But it doesn't matter too much in a hand like this because we can basically do whatever we want here. We use the Quinglong, pitch Draco back, it's banished, and add ourselves a Laulau. Now we use the Lulu and the token to go into a Charge Warrior to actually draw a card. Let's shuffle that up real quick. Draw 1. Another Ride Perfect, so it's like a useless card, doesn't like fake the video in any form or whatsoever. And now we use Laulau on the Juju. Send a Quinglong for follow-up. So we have that in the graveyard. Now most importantly, we've force summoned the Lulu. Most important is the sequencing now, because we only have 1 card banished right now. So how do we get the second one? It's actually quite easy. We use the Lulu and the Juju to go into Shenshin. And now we synchro summon a Tzolk'in. These cards get banished because Shenshin is on the field. Summon Tzolk'in, step the Chucha, summon Crystal Wing. And that's full board, guys. That's Chucha Pop because we have 2 Virtual Welds. We have a hand trap, which we usually always have in our combo. We have an Omni Negate, a Monster Negate. So Omni Monster, Shenshin, Chucha, and a hand trap. And for follow-up, we have Quinglong, we have a Shenshin, which will hopefully get into the graveyard, and we have 1 more card in hand. And this was like with a Despot in hand. We actually could have had 1 more card in hand, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is in even a hand without any Virtual Worlds. You can easily play into you can easily play pure virtuals. You can play the virtual engine out even without any single hard-run virtual, just by the access of like a virtual Brave cards and the tuners and all that good shit. So that's pretty cool. Let's do one more test round where we maybe have like an actual virtual world in the hand, and that probably should be enough for you guys. So I'm gonna catch you in the next test hand. So let's finish up the shuffling and see what we draw. We draw Lala, we draw Griffin, we draw Destrudo, we draw Kringlong, and we draw a GG. This hand is interesting, to say the least. Let me think here. How do we combo off? That's a very interesting hand. I'm gonna do a quick cut here and see how I would combo this out. Random bullshit, go! So I think I got it covered for you guys. We start out our turn with an activated Kringlong. GG target the Kringlong. We'll be sending a Lulu. That's very important. We chain the Griffin to that, so we can actually get the Griffin on board. And now we Lala target the GG, sending ourselves a Kringlong. So we actually have the virtual engine alive, basically. We summon the Lulu now, so we're on the 4th summon. We now turn the Griffin and the Lulu into a Baroness, which is why the Griffin is actually not that bad of a draw. It opens up Baroness lines pretty easily and is like a decent extender. It's like doesn't give us card advantage, but it gives us like good decent tempo at least. And now we use Kringlong, pitch this Trudeau, search ourselves a Lulu. Lulu target GG, activate search Kowloon, send Chucha. We do that so that we can actually get the Chucha alive. We are probably not going to use the Destrudo yet. The Yazi line just doesn't do anything. We will go for just a Shenshin unless we draw a Lily. And we will always go for a Shenshin. So we activate the Kowloon here to get that out of the deck so we don't draw the Chucha, which would completely screw everything over here. I mean, not really that much, but it won't be a good draw. Because we actually go for a Charge Warrior here. Charge Warrior, draw 1. That's actually probably the best draw we could have asked for. And then we use the Chucha on the Lala to make it level 3, and then 6 plus 3 equal 9. Go for a Shenshen, and then we have Chucha, Shenshen, Baroness, plus a Lulu for turn, and a Nib in our hand. With even such an atrocious hand, this is still a very formidable end board. Like 1, 2, 3 disruptions plus a hand trip is more than enough to hold on. And then we have Shenshen, Lulu as follow-up, and we have a Kringlong which could start to force something out of the opponent, or it gets into the graveyard, and we have like even more follow-up. So I hope you guys liked this quick video. This is probably more than enough to show you guys like the weirdest lines available. Basically like a weird hand like this one, and the first one was like something which actually happens quite a bit, where you have like just Brave and 2 tuners. I hope you guys liked it. These were like unorthodox lines, like I said, and the basic lines are way easier, and you should probably be able to get them off. Or if you don't know how to do them, just go to my Twitch. The link is down in the description below. I play this deck a shit ton. Basically every second day I stream there. Yeah, roughly like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. You guys are dismissed. Feel free to leave. Professor Sunreis out. Peace.